welcome to the Real Time African TV. And on today's segment, we're talking about the controversies going on social media right now. Like Yul Edochie broke the internet yesterday, and it's no other news than Yul is getting a second wife. Or let me put it this way: Yul Edochie has gotten a second wife. So that's our topic for today. I don't have any colleague right now. My colleague traveled to Italy yesterday, but he's going to be joining us soon via Zoom or anything. He told me that he's going to be joining us on this segment, so don't miss Connell too much because he's going to be here very, very soon. You'll see him in live very soon. So we're talking about Yul Edochie and his whole saga and his whole marriage and all that. If you guys can remember, Gist Lover actually tweeted something last week. Gist Lover posted a picture of Yul Edochie and captured it twe. You know Gist Lover now, how she normally behave now. She posted this picture, captured it without putting anything. So what Gist Lover meant was that she was going to drop something about Yul Edochie very soon, that we should prepare. Just like when you're anticipating the music, then you start hearing the snippets and all that. That's what Gist Lover actually did last week on Yul Edochie's picture. So everybody was anticipating now just about what does my favorite actor have in have done this time. What have Yul Edochie done? So I read through the comment because I'm a full fan of Gist Lover, and many of them were like, there's nothing you can have against Yul Edochie. Yul Edochie is a saint. Yul Edochie is this is a prestige. Don't know his father, Peter Edochie. Yul Edochie cannot have any controversies and all that. So it was ringing on and on till Yul Edochie decided to let the cat out of the bag by himself by telling us that he already have a second wife called Jude. And yesterday he broke the internet by uploading a very young guy, not more than a year old, and a young baby's picture, not more than a year old, and was telling us that this is he's done hiding his son, that this is his son from his second wife. Then I was like, second wife? But you are the one that actually told us one certain thing, that you actually value and respect your wife so much that she was with you when you're in the struggling stage of life. Because in life there's something called struggling stage at some certain age where you need to struggle and understand how life is. So this his first wife was I've actually been with him for 16 years and counting, more than 16 years and counting, and everybody was like, this is the perfect marriage. I have a friend of mine that I've been like saying, I want my marriage to be like Yul Edochie. I want to suffer with this my current boyfriend, and they've been dating for 5 years, and so like I want to suffer with this my current boyfriend, so I'm going to be able to build a marriage like Yul Edochie's own and the rest. So I'm like, wow, babe, just be you know what you're wishing yourself, because guys these days they don't have chills, myself exclusive. I'm very cool guy, everybody knows that around me. So Yul Edochie actually, after writing that stuff last year, something saying that his wife is his everything, wife is honor, or and he came out yesterday saying that he has a baby with another woman called Judy something. He tagged her, he put her handle, tagged her there in the video. I was like, what's you doing? Have you actually consoled with your wife? I've actually discussed this with your wife before putting it out in the public. Do you know if this will have a ripple effect on your kids? Like now, your child just gained admission into a university, thank God for her, and you also have 3 other children at her back. Your first child is a girl, and she just gained admission into university. Do you know the trauma she'll be going through in school? Do you know if she will turn to a laughing stock in school? Do you consider your family before letting this information out? What I expected him to do was to DM Gist Lover. Like say, you cannot DM her and tell her that, please, I don't want this information to be out. This is what happened. This is the real story. Beg her that, hey, Gist Lover, this stuff is going to have a ripple effect on my family. I've discussed it with my family, and me and my wife have come to this agreement that please don't let this information out. Simple. The person handling this lover page will actually understand your plight and what you're going through, and it's going to have a ripple effect on your family. The person will understand, not you. Coming outside and letting the world know about this boy, this fine boy. Then what was the wife comment? I was shocked seeing the wife comment there. Just look at it on your screen. Just take a look at this comment. This just shows that there has never been peace. There will never be peace in that house if the second wife actually comes to live with her in her home. Just like you, me, I've suffered for you for going to 20 years now, and now you just want to turn me to or anyhow wife. And you see this woman's picture. This woman's picture is a she's a very beautiful woman. And then so many comments I read concerning this show, this scenario. They're like, what do men want? What do men really want in a woman? What do men want in a woman? Then I saw a picture where they Photoshop his actual wife and his second wife. The actual wife has flat tummy, she has everything it takes that guys need. No guys are like, I don't want you to be fat, I want you to be fit, I want you to like have this flat tummy, I want you to have this unique look, which the first one actually have. Then the second picture that I saw, this particular lady actually had this big bloated tummy and she's actually fat and all that. It showed that she's not really taking care of herself and all that. So people are like, what do men really want in a relationship? What do men want with women? Then I was discussing with my friend, very close friend, Pamela, this morning. That Pamela, what do you think on this show, on this scenario? She was like, men will actually stain your white. I was just laughing like, men will actually stain your white. But let's not just look at it in the man's perspective, but let's look at it at the woman's perspective. Now, you know, this man is actually happily married with 4 kids. Like, man is living in a very, very good home. But what I'm not trying to exonerate Yul Edochie now. I'm not trying to exonerate him now. I'm just trying to let you know that the man and the woman is both as first. Because I'm tired of seeing posts like men has come, don't struggle with a man, don't struggle with a man will do this, boys will do this. Like, I'm tired of seeing it on my WhatsApp status and on Instagram, because it's crazy. It's actually crazy. Now, this particular woman, this Judy of a woman, actually knows that this man is actually married. And information reaching me now from this lover headquarters is that this Yul Edochie actually pleaded with this woman to actually remove the baby that is going to have a toll on his family and his political career. The woman refused. The woman, like, never. She knows that this is an opportunity to actually get into the limelight and to get Yul Edochie attention and money and the rest. I know what she's doing this for. Well, she refused to abort the baby and decided to keep the baby and actually blackmail Yul Edochie, telling him that he's going to expose this baby if Yul Edochie doesn't accept her as the second wife. Can you imagine? And you are telling me men are scum? Yes, Yul Edochie is wrong. It's all shades of wrong. It's very, very wrong on this scenario. But the woman also have a very major blame too. The same way you are blaming Yul Edochie is the same way she also blame the woman. Just leave my colleague Cornell. I know he's watching this with me now, and I'm very sure he's here with me. So Cornell.
Okay, good afternoon, Gerald. And how you doing? That I hope you're doing well. Okay, thank you so much for giving me this opportunity to speak also on this show today. Even though I'm not in Lagos, I think I can still contribute my own quarter on real time African TV. Okay, I know it came as a shock to everybody. Everybody's wondering, how can this man that everybody loves so much, respect so much, this man is a mentor to so many. This man is a man that so many young people, are looking up to. This man is a man that has set, a standard in Nollywood industry. This man is a man that, will respect his family so much, coming from his father, Pete Edochie, down to every other person in his family, and everybody's surprised and asking why Yul Edochie, why him, why Yul, why should Yul do something like this? And everybody's wondering why did he even come out in the first place to even declare this? Actually, what people has refused to understand about this situation is that it's not it's something that has been lingering for a very long time now. It's for over 1 year now. As a matter of fact, it's not a new thing. even though it might sound new to some people. Um, well, it might be kind of surprising and shocking for people to know, and especially to the fans of Yul Edochie to know, to find out that Yul is not the kind of person we have always perceived him to be. Actually, Yul is with the news that is coming out now, because you know this little dust has raised up so many things, so many hidden things about Yul Edochie. So many things now has been, even people that he has broken their heart, people that he has cheated on and done so many crazy things with and absurd things with, are now beginning to speak up about Yul Edochie. And now it's now beginning to get clearer that this man has not been, or is not what he portrayed himself to be all this while. Okay, now first of all, the news going around now is that Yul is fond of sleeping around with his his actress on set. And Yul is not just an actor; he's also a movie producer and also a director. And again, he owns a school, as in like a film school, a film academy. So this gives him the privilege and the opportunity of having so many people, working under him and with him. And now the news going on is that he's fond of doing sleeping with his actors, and just using them to catch fun and all that. And there is one popular one that is going around the internet now. Nkiru Ume is a she's married actually, and even though she was married, she was actually dating Yul Edochie at the time. And even the wife of Yul Edochie found out about it, and she couldn't do anything about it. Even though even the husband of Nkiru Ume also found out about the fact that Yul Edochie was dating his wife, that's Nkiru. And I heard they even called Kingsmen, called meetings for that and tried to like resolve the issue. And even the wife, continued dating Yul, and even Yul continued having the crazy affair with Nkiru until both of them just had issues, and just splitted. And that was how that relationship ended. And for Judy, okay, just like every other girl in Nollywood that Yul Edochie has been sleeping around with, um he was also having an affair also with Judy. And Judy wasn't actually his side chick, like people put it, like side chick. Judy just happened to be one of those actresses that whenever he's on location and he found you, enticing, he would just want to have his way with you. Do you understand? So that was happening with Judy, and unfortunately for him, this time Judy got pregnant. Even while she was pregnant, even the wife of Yul Edochie was aware of it, but they decided to like keep it on the low, because um, it will affect his political career and all that. They played with Judy to keep it on the low, and even Edochie being knowing the kind of person he is and the kind of family he's from, he also decided to keep it on the low, so to avoid scandals. And it was like that. Even if you guys observe, if you look at that baby very well, the baby doesn't look like a baby of 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, 4 months. That baby looks like a baby of 6 months, meaning that um Judy has given birth to that baby like months ago. So it's not like she just gave birth to that baby. So but the thing is, the family of Yul is aware of it. They are aware of it, and they've been keeping it on the low. Even the wife of Yul is aware of it. They keep it on the low. And what's now caused this whole brouhaha, this whole scandal, is because Judy now is threatening Yul that she's going to come out to tell the whole world how Yul got her pregnant, and he's not doing anything about it. So he threatens you all. He wants you all to marry her by all means. And knowing the kind of family you all is from, a peaceful family, the father Pete Edochie, a very respected man, is in Nollywood and all that. So they decided to okay, fine, because if she comes out, if Judy comes out that way and accuse you all that way, it will affect his political career. He's coming up for presidency. So it will affect his political career, and his integrity. So him now felt okay. The best way so that it won't cause any rancor. The best way is to come out in the open and declare to the and tell the whole world that, hey, look at you, this is my child. And even the and well, I don't know what's I don't know, but I don't know why he went ahead to pay Judy's bride price. Maybe pressure from Judy's family and Judy and all that. So they decided to. But the mistake y'all did was not carry the wife along, because if Judy had been pressuring y'all to come and pay her bride price, if y'all have opened up to the wife and told her, okay, this is what is happening, how do I go about that? Fine, yes, she's a woman, yes. Emotions, will come in. She'll feel bad, she'll cry, she'll feel disappointed and all that. But her own idea would have been the best. She would have come in a way, such that she can even comfort Judy. She can even be the one to even like tell the world what is happening. That Judy, is blackmailing the husband. That is Yul Edochie is not the first man to get a woman pregnant. Yes. So why would this one be a different thing? Why would she now be pressurizing the husband to come pay her bride price? I don't get it. So the mistake you did was he should have the mistake has been done. So what's wrong in you carrying your wife along in everything? So okay, babe, I've done a very big mistake. This is what this is the blackmail she's blackmailing me with. She wanted to pay her. So and the wife will come up with her own idea of how to go about it. I'm sure the wife will never want him to have a second wife. But the wife will always have a solution to the problem. So now y'all secretly went and paid Judy's bride price, and the whole world knew, and the wife got to find out, and boom. And y'all okay, fine. He doesn't want people to spite it on his face that, okay, why will you do such? Why will you get a woman pregnant? He came out on the open. He tries to be a man. Like, okay, fine, this is it. Okay, this is my child. This is my second wife. Who does that? And again, the other painful part of it all is he now went ahead again this morning to post the wife's picture. That's the first wife saying, okay, my number one. Oh, will she be your number two? No, she's always your number one. So, but it's very, very, very sad and very painful. And I wasn't expecting that from a respected and a noble man like you, and with the kind of family he's from, to act such way. But I think the deed has been done. He has come out open to declare, even though maybe he didn't have good advisors to advise him on what to do. No matter how intelligent he is, no matter how brilliant, no matter how smart he is, every man is bound to make a mistake. Nobody's above mistakes. So I believe he didn't go through the right steps. That's how he found himself in this. But I think if you look at it the other way around, for him coming out to declare that, okay, this is my child, this is my second wife, it's see another bold step. And 70% of men on the internet are even supporting him and like, well, he did well, he was courageous, he came out boldly to declare, okay, this is my second wife, this is my child. But trust me, 90% of the ladies on the internet are like, hey, y'all, you are a devil, you are this, you are that, calling him all sort of things and saying, okay, men are scum, men can never be trusted anymore. Okay, now tell me, there's many ladies out there that cheating. Okay, that many of those ladies out there that are even accusing y'all for doing this wrong thing. Many of them are even dating married men. Many of them have committed so many abortions. Many of them have done so many crazy things. So, you're declaring that he has a second wife. I don't know. I don't see any reason why people are crying out loud. But the deed has been done. Okay. Okay. Thank you so much, Gerard, for this opportunity. I wish I could talk more, but because of time, let me just stop here. Thank you so much. How is Lagos, and how is Lagos treating you?
Guys, you've heard from Cornell now. That's his own perspective about this saga, because it's crazy. So if you're a young guy out there, if you're be contented with your wife, and polygamous is polygamous not always end well. It might not. It might be sweet to you and your wife, but your children will actually suffer it in the future when you are no more. That is my own take on it. Polygamous is sweet, to you it's sweet, but that your pikin go suffer am later on in the future. That is just it. There's no two ways about it. Your children is going to suffer this, the after effect of your polygamous family life. Because I've actually seen a friend of mine in a polygamous situation, and the guy said the father and the wife were at peace before he died, but when he died, he started having this ripple effect and started suffering the whole family issue. So guys, see, polygamous is cool, but make sure you discuss it with your wife. Don't just do it on your own like you did. Your wife was not aware about the whole marriage, second wife thing. It came to her as a shocker. Can you imagine? I don't know what the woman will be feeling. I don't know what the children will be feeling. I don't know what his fans will feel. It's why his fans are obviously disappointed in him, because I went to his page. You know, they always have nothing less than highest comments have on his page. It's always 400, 500 comments. But I went on his page today. I saw 54,000 comments on Yul Edochie page. I was like, what? Shows that, and I read through the comments. Everybody has been bashing him, bashing him, telling him that his political career is dead and the rest. And I saw so many celebrities comment like there's a CEO, Rewa Epikin, Uche Jumbo, and the rest. All this Nigerian celebrity that is in the same movie line with him. They were just bashing him, supporting his first wife, telling her to be strong and all that. You know, messed up big time. He really, really messed up. He really, really messed up. He should have discussed this with his wife before letting the information out, because the response the wife gave him, like, God will judge you both. It just shows you the kind of thoughts that are going through her head. May God judge you both. I was heartbroken when I saw her response. So subscribe, comment, like our video, share our video to your loved one. Turn on your notification button so anytime we drop a video, you'll be fully aware of it. I see many your favorite host Gerald, and maybe next time my colleague Conor Kingsley will be with me, but now he's enjoying himself in Italy and he's doing very well for himself. So guys, make sure you comment. Tell us your take about this thing. What Yul Edochie do? His post, was it reasonable? Was it significant? Like, let us know your take on this. Make sure you subscribe on this channel. Put in your comments. Put in your thoughts on your comment on our comment section, so we will know what you are actually talking about. So guys, come to the end of the show. Thank you for watching, and be safe, be good.